I like your take on boobies. And I like boobies.
And welcome to the Turnbuckle podcast with your host, the Hired Gun. So, Raw was good. This episode was very, very good. I enjoyed it. There was some matches I wanted to see, like when they announced that Finn versus Tommaso Ciampa was gonna be one of the matches. I wanted to see it. The last time I seen that match was in NXT when who was champion? I think Adam Cole was champion. I'm not sure. Around this time, I think Adam Cole was champ. So I wanted to see this match because I haven't seen it in a while. So um, but we're not going to start there. Just saying, there was matches on this card that I wanted to see. Um, so we started off with Drew McIntyre already in the ring, and then he shut up Michael Cole and Wade Barrett, and he started talking, and he said that he almost left after he lost last week to Seth Rollins. So started off with that, and it was a good promo by Drew. I enjoyed that promo. I enjoyed that statement he did. He was just blaming everybody else besides him, like he's been doing. Like there's some truth to Drew McIntyre. And then this is some you feel bad for him, or he wants you to feel bad for him. There we go. Like he wants you to feel like woe is me, and the people got to tell him get over it. Which some of me feels that, hey Drew, get over it, dog. Like get over it. Like the bloodline cost you the championship. Yes, it did. But you're not fighting the bloodline. Like you're not trying to get over there to SmackDown and fight Roman. Like you're blaming everybody, which him being him being a heel is needed. So whatever kind of heel he is whatever. But I get it. I get when people say they're sick of him. I'm not one of these guys or fans that say Drew deserves a world title shot in front of fans. Like I understand now I might be a hypocrite, because I feel like Bailey should, you know, like I wouldn't mind seeing Bailey with another title ring in front of people, but then again, Bailey wasn't shoved down our throat like Drew was. Pause. You know, well, no pause, because I wouldn't mind the whole Bailey thing. Just saying. But, Bailey wasn't shoved down our throats like Drew was. Because Drew got a lot of title shots after he lost. Like, he got a lot of them. Like a lot. Like at least 4 or 5 title chances. And you got fans who want that. Like who want to see Drew with a belt. And I'm okay with not seeing him with a world title. Like I'm okay with that. You know, and then he's lost to Gunther twice. One with Sheamus in a three-way, and then the one at Mania against Gunther. He lost both of those. Listen, it's just time to move on from him. You know, I appreciate the heel run he's doing right now, but I don't need to see him with a world title. Like I don't. You know, so we can move on from him. Like we really can. Like and then his other thing, he's gotten two title shots at stuff. Like he has, you know, and this is around the same time, there's a contract talk with him, so we can't even put the war title on him because we don't know if he'll be here or not. So good statement though, good promo. Then CM Punk came out, and CM Punk got in his face, and CM Punk said, "Hey, I'm the guy that talks. Does Drew talk?" You know, and then Punk said they was in Piper Country. And now, if people don't know, you know, my name is pretty much from uh, Roddy Piper. Not the hired gun, but my government name is pretty much from Roddy Piper. Not my last name, but my first name. Like we got the same names. I was pretty much named because of him. You know, so little history right there. But they was in Piper Country. Um, it was in Oregon, Portland. So, you know, Pun got the cheek rub in around this time. Punk came out and he got in Drew face and he was like, "Hey, if you finna talk shit about me, like talk shit about me in my face, and let's go." You know, and so then Punk started doing his promo, and Drew interrupted him, and put him down and said it was his fault that is the way how things are right now. So that happened, and Punk put him down, and I don't think Drew got the upper hand on Punk. Like I don't. So all this, Drew was good on the mic, and like it was a get back and forth. But this needed to happen because you got to give CM Punk some more beef with other people. Not just stuff because until Punk wins the Battle Royale, the Royal Rumble, sorry, until he wins the Rumble, you got to put faces in front of CM Punk besides Seth Rollins, because we're gonna get to that again, just not now. So Drew's a good guy to put in front of CM Punk right now. And then Punk also said that he was on wait last to eliminate Drew. Now, that's the second person who's pretty much told you who they was gonna eliminate. Bianca said she was gonna eliminate Bailey, alright, and Drew said, not Drew. CM Punk said he was gonna eliminate Drew. So we already got some future eliminations that's probably gonna happen. Now Drew might cost CM Punk, and that's how Cody wins the Royal Rumble again. So, but we'll see. We'll see. Good statement. Maybe like 10 minutes until we got into the first match. The first match was Kobe Kingston versus Imperium. What's his name? I had this written down earlier. It was Kobe Kingston versus Imperium. All right. So let's stop with it. Can we talk about Kobe Kingston's new wardrobe? His attire. Like, what are we doing? What is he wearing? I'm not against baggy shorts as a ring attire, but like it's he's wearing sneakers. Like somebody said last week that the Kobe loses his his wrestling attire at the airport or something. You know, 'cause that's what it looked like. It looked like he lost his attire or something. You know, but it looked like Gucci or whatever basketball shorts and some sneakers. And again, I'm not against that. The Higher Gun wears some Usos basketball attire shorts. Alright, and he was at half the time the Higher Gun wears sneakers. So I get it. I understand. Alright? But like Kofi ain't never wore this shit before until last week. And now he wearing it again. It's white and I think gold. I gotta get some more info on his new attire because the fact that just coming out with it, not telling me nothing about it, is weird. Alright, it's just weird to me. But he wore it. He wore it this episode too. Like he wore it, and I was like, what is he wearing? You know, like it just seemed out of place. It's like he's trying to get rid of the New Day. Like it's like he's trying to get rid of being a part of the New Day without telling me that. Like it's like he didn't want to wear tights anymore or something. But Kaiser, Luther Kaiser, that's his name. Sorry, y'all. I had to get that out there because I can't remember. Like I did this episode before, and I know I'm breaking the fifth wall here, but still, I did this episode before, and I had his name, but here or there, he's here or there now. So they had like a good 15-minute match. It wasn't 20. They had a commercial in it. But they had a good 15-minute match. It was back and forth. I don't like the ending. I mean there was ways to get to this to the ending and without having a double count out. Like Kofi was gonna get back in the ring and then Kaiser stopped him stopped it from happening. Alright, so and it caused a double count out. I understand you don't want Kofi to beat Kaiser, alright, and you don't want him to Kaiser to beat Kofi, but we could have did something else. Like we could have just had Kaiser do a DQ, alright, because it still led into them fighting down below and Kaiser them breaking them up and then Kaiser getting the upper hand and then they breaking them up again and then Kaiser ran around the ring and hit like Kofi was trying to get back up and Kofi head got hit into the stairs, and it looked like they was trying to write off Kofi, but that's not the case here. It just they're playing off of what happened last week with Kaiser's partner from Imperium. He got hurt, like he got concussed last week. All right, so they wanted to play that off this week. Which is cool. Which that part I get, and like I can roll with that part. But it's just a double DQ after 10 minutes. It's horse. Just like last week on SmackDown, with the Triple Threat, and how that ended. Like we didn't even, which I knew that was gonna happen because now we getting the fatal 4-way. But like these endings, or these finishes, like there's a better way to do this shit. Now maybe not on SmackDown because of the fact that you didn't need a winner, but it was a good match. And how Roman and them interfered in it, I messed it up. That's all. That's all I'm saying. And the same thing happened here. Like it was a good match, and then they messed it up with the double DQ. Who we could have just had them just not listen to the referee. Yeah, it caused the same effect. That's all. That's all I'm saying. Then we got a statement in the back, but good match. Good match. I wasn't expecting that from this match either. A lot of way. And that's not saying I'm not a Kaiser fan or Kofi fan like that, but it was a good match. For what it was a good match. It surprised me. So then we got a statement from Becky in the back, and she was talking about her match she had last week with Nia Jax. And like I said before, the right person won. She busted open. Like Nia busted open, so she talked about that, and she said that Nia's gotten weaker because last time she busted the face open, this time it was just her mouth. You know, so it's just linked to another match, which it should happen at the Royal Rumble. It should happen. But both of them have already announced that they're going to be in the Royal Rumble anyway. You know, um, I don't know who's gonna win the women's Royal Rumble. Like I don't know who's gonna win that match. Win that. I know who. It's closer for me. It's more obvious for the men than the women. But we'll see. We'll see. Good statement by Becky. Yeah, it wasn't bad. She. I'm glad they're trying to do other stuff with her. They just give her a title, even though we finna get Becky versus. I guess I got my answer though. I think Becky finna win on the Royal Rumble for the women's because even though she doesn't need to win that, like like to get to where we need to get at with her and Rhea, Becky does not need to win the Royal Rumble for that to happen. It's not. It's not like Cody. Cody needs to win the Royal Rumble to get to Roman. You know, that has to happen. Like Punk don't need to win the Royal Rumble to get to himself. He's already on Raw. It can still happen. It's different. It's different than Cody. Cody has to win the Royal Rumble so he can go to SmackDown. You know, so but I see Becky winning, even though she doesn't have to win. It's different. Like if it's Becky, um, if it's Bailey, that's different then because Bailey, the only way her plan works if she wins the Royal Rumble. Like if she wins the Royal Rumble, then she can challenge Rhea for the belt. So you know, there's things here that need to happen. I I, I wouldn't mind seeing Bailey win the Royal Rumble over Becky. 'Cause then it causes some stuff, but that's not gonna happen. That's heel against heel, So, but we'll see. We'll see. Statement was good. You know, it had to lead into another match. It had to lead to another match. Then we got Shinsuke in the back too. And when Shinsuke had a promo, it got interfered by Cody. Because Cody jumped him from behind, and they started fighting. And then it led it led them into changing the match for the main event because it was already going to be Cody versus Shinsuke, and they had to change it to a street fight, which is cool. Which is cool. They didn't just have it as a match like that. So like they changed it. They changed the rule for the match and made it a street fight, which led into a good match. But so after that, they brought that they brought the chaos stuff, and then they led into the tag team women's tag team match we had with the tag team champions versus Chelsea Green and Piper. The right team won. The tag team champions won. They should, because of the fact that it's time to move on from Chelsea Green and Piper. And that can lead into a match in itself, because how Chelsea Green lost and Piper lost. It was interference. It was well, not interference. Piper hit Chelsea on mistake, and then it cost him to lose. So that was okay. It was a quick 5 minute match. It was okay. So like I said, the champs won, and they should have won. So they were. Then after that, there was another statement with Nia. Nia was in the ring, and she was doing her promo, and she was going to say something, and then Rhea came out. And then when Rhea came out, that was the statement we needed. Okay, Rhea and Nia having a statement was needed. I liked this statement more than I liked the Becky and Nia statement for like 2 weeks ago. So I enjoyed this. I enjoyed this statement a lot, and they went back and forth about it, and it gives you the illusion that Nia can win, because Nia already said if she wins or when she wins, I don't think she's gonna win, but if she wins or when she wins, that she's gonna challenge Rhea. Like she already got who she want to fight, and that's good. That's good to have. That's good to have. That's good. That's real good to have. Like, you got somebody who want to win the Rumble and who they want to fight. Like, there's no option for her. Like the person she want to fight is Rhea, because Nia wants to show Rhea that she ain't the top dog. So it was good to have that statement right there. That statement was better. That was the best statement of the night to me. Then we got Finn versus Tommaso Ciampa. Match I've been waiting for. Damian Priest came out, and Damian Priest came out with Finn, and Johnny Gargano came out with Tommaso Ciampa. They got 15 minutes. 15 minutes. They got a commercial. It was a good match. When I heard about this match last week, I was ready for this match. I wanted to see this match. Yeah, I couldn't wait for this match, and it was a good match. It was probably the match of the night. Nah. I was gonna say match of the night, but it wasn't match of the night. It wasn't match of the night, but it was good. It was a good match, and I want to see it again. I do. But we're gonna see probably Johnny versus Damian Priest. But it was a good match. I even like how Tommaso Ciampa won. They cheated to win. They cheated. They got the upper hand on Finn and Damian Priest. And I'm even okay with Finn losing, which I don't like Finn or anybody from Judgment Day losing, but especially Finn. But because I'm a Finn fan, like I'm a Finn fan over Damian Priest. I'm a Finn fan over JG McDonough. I'm a Finn fan over the whole Judgment Day. Like, hell, anybody in this match, I'm a Finn fan over Johnny Gargano. I'm a fan over Tommaso Ciampa. But the right person won, because it's leading into DY fighting Judgment Day for the tag team belts. So somebody got to win. Finn got to lose for it to make sense. Now next week, that's not even happening next week. Next week is gonna be next week. They gave the matches for next week already. For Judgment Day. So, like next week, um, Finn and Tommaso Ciampa. I'm sorry, Finn and Damian Priest are gonna fight Miz and Truth like this week, and um, JG Madonna and Dom are gonna fight DY this week. Which it's still gonna lead into a tag team match eventually. All right, we're still gonna get eventually, but in 2 weeks is the Royal Rumble. So eventually we're gonna get Johnny Gargano versus Damian Priest. That's gonna happen. But good match. The right team. I mean, the right person won because of the fact that it's gonna lead into them challenging for the tag team titles. I don't know if they're gonna win. They should win. It's time. It's time to get the belts off of Damian Priest and Finn. It's time. It's time. So it was a good match. So there was another match. Uh, I don't want to get Buddy name wrong. Or not remember the name, but it was a member from the Viking Raiders versus Otis, and for what it was okay. For what it was okay. It wasn't a bad match. There was more blood. The dude from the Viking Raiders got bust open, so there was that. Um, so there was more blood involved in this. Um, like was his nose? Yeah, it was his nose that got bust open, and it's more blood. And the ref didn't stop it and check on it. And it just happened. You know, he Buddy beat Otis. I forgot his name, y'all. So he beat Otis though, but Tozawa was I'm next. Like they really want him to fight all these big guys. I heard Omos was supposed to be around, but he never got a match. Like I hate. So I'm not a fan of Omos. I'm not, but I hate that I don't see MVP now. MVP like they should put MVP with Bobby though. And if you got to put Omos with them, so be it. But I can't see that happening now because MVP's Hill. You know. So I can't see it. I can't see it. So, but wasn't a bad. That was it was okay. Like it wasn't a bad match, but it wasn't a good match. I was in between. Like it was just to get Buddy from the Viking Raiders over and get him a win, which is cool. Which is cool. Now, somebody was missing from Otis came out with uh his chick and he came out with Tozawa, but Gable wasn't there. Chad Gable wasn't there. I don't know what happened with that, but he wasn't there. Right? Like he wasn't even in the back last night. I mean, not last night. Like he wasn't even in the like backstage or anything. Like he wasn't with them on this episode. So I don't know, but it was okay match. It was okay. Like probably the worst match out of all the matches in this episode. So then we got to the main event. Oh no. We got Jey Uso in the interview, and um, what happened with this interview is Jey said that uh, he wanted to win single gold this year. And then Bronson Reed came out of nowhere, which led into Bronson Reed telling him to stay clear of him, which I wouldn't mind seeing this match. Because Jey need bodies before he take the belt from Gunther. Jey need bodies. Like Jey needs people he needs wins from. I'm not saying I'm not saying that Bronson Reed should job out. I'm not saying that either, but Jay should beat Bronson Reed because Jay needs quality wins leading up to fighting Gunther. Hell, Jay needs quality wins leading up to Jimmy. You know, but because I don't see even when Jay beats Gunther for the IC title belt, I don't see Jay holding it that long. Like I don't see him holding the belt that long. Like I don't. But he does need quality wins leading up to beating Gunther. Or let's say he don't beat Gunther. He still need quality wins leading up to challenge Gunther. How about that? He still need quality wins to challenge Gunther. You know? So saying that, like he needs to beat Bronson Reed. He needs to beat whenever he fight Kaiser. He needs to fight like he needs to beat him. And then whenever the other tag team partner of Imperium comes back, he needs to beat him too. Like he needs quality wins leading up to fighting Gunther. You know, so that is that. Gunther comes back next week. They announced that. So then we got to the main event, and you know, it was a real good match. They got like 25 minutes, and they got 2 commercial breaks. But it was a real good match. It was a real like. I kind of wish since they would have won their first match. He didn't lose the first match, but I kind of wish he would have beat Cody in the first match. Because you gotta give Sensei some quality wins too. You know, not even quality wins. You gotta give him some big matches wins. There we go. Like even though he's a body, right? Like you building him up to be this guy now. So he has to get quality wins over people you not expect him to win. Beat. You know, and he wasn't. And now saying that, the right person went over in this match. Cody should have won the in-off match. Yes, Cody should have won. But leading up to it, like Sensei should have beat him the first time. Whether he cheated to win or it was by DQ and he won, like it should have happened because now he doesn't look believable. There's only so much you can do for Shinsuke for it to happen. I mean, like when he fights other people, like when he fights CM Punk, he's gonna lose. When he fights Seth, or even with Seth, or even with Seth, he lost both matches. You know, and then you made him beat everybody from the academy. You know, he beat Gable, he beat Otis, he beat sorry y'all. He beat these other people. You know, but he should have beat those people. Like you got to get him wins against people he's not supposed to beat. So even if he cheats, you know, like when he spit that miss into Cody's eyes in the first match, hell, you know how many times we don't have matches like that and somebody gets the win off of that, and then the referee don't know what happened. That shit should have happened when that match, because we were still getting the rematch. But it was a good match. It's like 25 minutes, 2 commercial breaks. Cody won. I thought something was gonna happen at the end, but it didn't happen. Cody won. So it was a good match. So the only thing I didn't like about this episode and why it won't get a 9 from me, it got an 8. But the only reason it didn't get a higher score, I don't like the fact that Punk was only showed, Drew and Punk. Alright, they was only showed one time, and that was in the beginning. It's like Punk showed up, he did his statement, and he left his line. That's how it looked. It looked like Punk showed up, he did his thing, got paid for it, checked out, and then he went home. to the because there was no other step. At least when Romans, at least when we get Roman on SmackDown, right? There's things that happen through the show. Whether it's two statements or three statements, there's something that happens. With CM Punk, that happened. This like you, we haven't seen Punk. We haven't seen Punk in a couple weeks on Raw. So give me more CM Punk. It's like they didn't get their money worth on Raw. You know, like give me one more statement from CM Punk, like in the back or something. Like give me more CM Punk versus Seth in the backstage, or give me more or give me more CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre in the backstage. Give me a couple of that. Give me them fighting and stuff. Give me something. You know, because this is twice that CM Punk had let somebody talk shit to him, and he hasn't done nothing to it. To sometimes words ain't enough. You know, like sometimes words is not enough. It needs to be more. It needs to be more than just words with CM Punk. You know, because he's letting people just skate by talking shit to him. You know, like sometimes you gotta punch somebody in the face. Like sometimes you gotta show people that they like they can't just keep talking shit. You know, so that's my only problem. It wasn't enough Drew McIntyre and it wasn't enough CM Punk in this episode. You know, so there was that. There was enough women statements in this. There was enough. I there was enough wrestling in it. Um, you know, of course we got the dumb stuff from R-Truth. Oh, there's a match submission. So you know I can talk about that too. So you know, JT Madonna and the Miz fought last night, and and um, before that, there was a statement from R-Truth, which was funny. I would say it was funny. You know, and like I said, there's a place for it. There is, there's a place for it. But it was funny. Um, JD Madonna and the Miz got like what 12 minutes, and it showcased what JD Madonna can do. Now, of course, R-Truth came out, and R-Truth um made Miz win. He didn't mean to make Miz win, but he made Miz win, and it caused some chaos in the back with Judgment Day again. Alright, so I get it. Like he's gonna be around us until they beat him up or something. Alright, which they did before, but you know he's gonna be around until they do something about it. You know, because this shit keep happening. So, but it was a good match. I like the match though. The match was good. You know, they're pushing the Miz. So I'm guessing he signed a new contract because he's been winning his matches. You know, besides the Gunther match, he's been the Miz has been putting on quality matches though. So I can say that about him. Like he's been putting in quality matches lately, which is good. Because you know people people love to say that the Miz can't wrestle, and again, the Miz has put on a nice face run. This is his best face run he's had. Now there's stuff making this happen, like the R-Truth stuff is making this happen. The Gunther being involved with Gunther is making this happen, but still, like him being the face. This face run is really working for the Miz. You know, so I gotta give him props on that. I didn't think this face run was gonna be good, but it's not bad. It's not great, but it is his best face run he's had so far. Because they tried to turn him face 2 other times and it didn't work out, and they had to go back and turn him heel again. So in this case, it's not a bad face front, even though they're helping the situation with it. Um, but it was a good show. It was a good show. Like I'm gonna give it an 8.5. I know I said 8 earlier, but 8.5 because I'm kind of nitpicking on what stuff I didn't like. Like it's not a 10, but it's definitely a 8.5, maybe almost a 9. What's the episode? Like I'm not one of these people who say that Raw shouldn't be 3 hours. Like I'm not one of these people that say that either. You know, it was a good 3 hours show. You know, if you watched wrestling last night, if you watched wrestling, if you watched Raw last night, sorry, yo, I if if you watch Raw, then you enjoy wrestling. You enjoy wrestling. So so like I said, a good episode. It was I enjoy Raw for what it was. Like I'm gonna give it an 8.5. You know, like I said, I'm nitpicking on what I didn't like, and what I could see I have more of. But this show, I enjoyed it. Can't wait to see NXT and SmackDown later on. So make sure y'all watch. Make sure y'all watch more wrestling. Um, Leave me a comment, y'all. Give me a likes. Um, Make sure y'all watch some more Impact. I mean, not Impact. Make sure y'all watch more EFBC stuff and more stuff on the channel. Uh, I'm out. God bless. And this is the High Gun out.